At 6, a manhunt is underway for this man after a corrosive substance was thrown at a woman and 2 children in South London. Police say the terrifying attack has left them with what could be life-changing injuries. The man they're looking for is 35-year-old Abdul Ezidi, who travelled to Clapham from Newcastle. Also tonight, after American soldiers are killed by a drone attack on this military base in Jordan, the US sets out its plans to retaliate. Blocking Brussels, farmers take their fight to EU leaders. They're furious about too much red tape and cheap imports. Shock as Lewis Hamilton looks set to move from Mercedes to Ferrari next year. And after 5 days on the run, the moment the missing monkey who's been roaming the Highlands was safely recaptured.
And on BBC London, I'll be live in Clapham with the latest from where an attack with a corrosive substance has left a mother and one of her daughters with potentially life-changing injuries.
Good evening and welcome to the BBC News at 6. Police are searching for a man who's believed to have thrown a corrosive substance at 2 young children and their mother in South London last night, leaving them with what could be life-changing injuries. The police are searching for 35-year-old Abdul Ezidi from Newcastle. He's thought to have significant burns to his face caused by the substance. Police say he should not be approached. The attack happened close to Clapham Common yesterday evening. Our special correspondent Lucy Manning has the latest, and her report contains some distressing images.
The screams of a mother filled this quiet South London street. I can't see, she shouted, as she and her 2 young daughters were attacked with a chemical substance. On the run and dangerous, Abdul Ezidi, known to the victims and with injuries to his face from the substance he's alleged to have thrown. Last night, just off Clapham Common, police believe Abdul Ezidi attacked the woman and her 3- and 8-year-old girls with an alkaline substance. Trying to escape, he crashed into another car. Neighbours came to help.
The mum was saying, I can't see. Obviously, I realised that's when she got acid thrown in her face. So I shouted to my partner to get some water. I was holding a little girl. I think obviously it transferred onto me. I was on my face and my arm and my lips, but my lips were still burning.
CCTV footage shows some of the attack. The suspect appears to run someone over. Then he gets out of the car and takes one of the children out from the back. He then runs off, chased by others. Another eyewitness, who also didn't want to be identified, gave chase.
He pulled, it was like a 2 or 3-year-old out of the car, and he lifted her up as high as he could, and he just body slammed her to the ground twice. I just sort of saw red and just started chasing him down the road. Then I saw the mother, I believe, of the child, and her face was just covered with something. Only God knows what it was. You could see it was obviously burning her. Her lips were like really black. So I just started pouring the water all over her face, and it was just crazy.
There's now a massive manhunt. Police believe 35-year-old Abdul Ezidi travelled down from Newcastle. He was last seen in North London sometime after the attack.
If you see him, I plead to not approach him. He's a 90, call 999. He has significant injuries to the right side of his face.
How many officers are trying to search for him?
We take violence against women and girls very seriously in the Met Police, and we have got a significant asset looking for this male.
Officers say he may have previously been known to police in Newcastle.
We will catch him. I'm wholeheartedly confident.
Police have praised the bravery of local people who rushed out here to what they describe as a terrifying situation. 4 members of the public came out to help the woman and her children, and 3 of them required hospital treatment for minor burns. 5 police officers who answered the 999 call also needed hospital treatment. They have all now been released. The crashed car was removed early this morning from the quiet residential road. Police have described the injuries suffered by the woman and one of her daughters as potentially life-changing. They also say the mother was vulnerable. A hotel at the top of the road is used by councils for temporary accommodation. Left in the grounds, bottles used to treat chemical burns. The hotel confirmed some of the injured were staying there. The horror over here, but a mother and her daughters with terrible burns. and a dangerous man still on the run.
Well, the man police are looking for is from the Newcastle area. Danny Savage is there for us tonight. Danny.
Yes, Sophie, Abdul Azidi say the Met at the moment is that they believe that he travelled from Newcastle. He is their prime suspect, and he came down from this part of the world down to London prior to the incident in Clapham last night. Where has he gone since then? That, of course, is the focus of this manhunt now. There was a sighting of him in North London, and the Met are working on the possibility that he's potentially going to return north to here, to Newcastle. This is Northumbria Police's SL Lane police station in Newcastle. Northumbria Police are well aware of what's going on. They have resources out. They are looking for him. We've been in the biker area of Newcastle this afternoon, which is where we believe he lives. And there's a police presence there in case he does return. We've talked to a few people that knew him. They didn't have to say much positive about him, but they say that our understanding is that he lived in a refugee hostel for some time before living in private accommodation, and he is known to some people in the biker area of Newcastle, Sophie.
Danny Savage, thank you. Let's go back to Lucy Manning in Clapham, and we're getting more information from the police tonight, Lucy.
Well, there is now an intense police hunt for this man. It involves the Met Police, Northumbria Police, police helicopters and British Transport Police. And in the last few minutes, we have had more information from the Met Police. They have released a new photo of Abdul Azadi, and this is him with the injuries on the right-hand side of his face, bloody, looking raw, and they say he is very distinctive. The police say that this photo was taken at 8:48 last night on the Caledonian Road in North London at a Tesco store where he bought a bottle of water and then turned right out of that shop. Caledonia Road is very close to King's Cross Station, to Euston Station, which is why some of the focus is on whether he maybe travelled up north again. The police want the public's help to try and catch him, but they are very clear that the public should not approach him, and he is dangerous.
Lucy Manning with the latest there from South London. Thank you.